Our next guest is Sarah Sharpe from the Asthma Collaborative?
Yes.
Central California Asthma Collaborative.
You said it perfectly. Yes, Central California Asthma Collaborative.
I
Also
saying-
go by CCAC.
CCAC,
Yeah.
it's easier. I was saying before we went live that it seems like more and more people are getting asthma, or realizing they have asthma, or getting asthma.
I don't know how it compares over time, but we do know that we have a big problem here in our valley, in our region, compared to other parts of the state and other parts of the nation. And obviously, we know it's because of the air pollution problem that we have. So at CCAC, we work with asthmatics, especially the families who are suffering with their children, who have severe asthma, who haven't been able to get it under control. We have 1 in 5 children in the valley has asthma. And I believe it's now
1
at...
in 5. Wow.
Yeah, 1 in 5. So, it's 20%.
You say you help. How do they get to you?
Well, we try to get out the word through all different channels. We work with some medical providers to get referrals. We do a lot of outreach at health fairs and through schools and, social media and all other types.
Well, I was asking, is it all referrals by doctors, or you have other ways to?
No, yeah, we get a lot of personal referrals or referrals from other patients, but we also work in schools. We have a Healthy Air Living in Schools program to make sure that all the administrators, principals, teachers know when the air is bad and when they need to keep the kids in or do modified recess or physical activity, different times of things like that. We do all kinds of things.
So, are you actually giving out medicine, or is that up to the doctor?
So no, we our program that we do for asthmatics is called AIM, Asthma Impact Model, and we go into people's homes and work with them to get them on board with whatever their doctor has already prescribed. Some people don't understand the directions or get confused, or they get prescribed 2 different things. A lot of people have had to go to the emergency room often with their small children, and they'll get prescribed something different from their regular doctor and then something different at the emergency room. So they start using too many things. Yeah. So we try to get them that all in order, and then we also help them go through their house to see if there's any triggers that they might not be aware of. Pet dander, somebody smoking, maybe even a neighbor, if they live in apartments, if your neighbor smokes, it's coming in through the vents. If you have pest problems, we try to teach them how to do cleaning with non-toxic supplies that don't irritate asthma, because there's all different types of asthma, and allergic asthma, you may be irritated by certain chemicals and certain odors or perfumes, and some people are not aware of that.
So it's not just a matter of going to the doctor and getting an inhaler, but it's controlling your environment around you, and that's where you come in rather than a doctor.
Exactly. So
doctor's not going to go to your house and check it out for.
Right. I mean, I think that we're talking with a lot of providers that wish they had the resources to do that, so we get referred for those people. It's really for people who are really out of control with their asthma. Most people can just use their control a lot of people like myself, I'm an asthmatic, but I don't use my eye control medicine as I should. But don't tell my boss.
Okay.
But yes.
You just did.
Yeah. But so there's a lot of things that we need to help people along the way, but a lot of people are not aware of the environmental. If you can avoid as many triggers as possible, you won't have as many emergencies.
So if a family has 3 kids with asthma and they're just always struggling with it, they might call you.
Yes,
So
definitely.
You guys might even do a site visit to their house?
We would definitely talk to them about what they're facing, and most likely we would be able to do a home visit. Yeah, right now we do home visits in Fresno, Madera, Kings, and just starting Merced counties.
Now, could some of us have asthma, a slight case, and not even know it, or not be diagnosed?
Definitely. I think that's probably the case for a lot of people. I didn't know that I had asthma until I was 27. And I, looking back, think that I probably had a lot of the symptoms, but I just never got diagnosed because it wasn't too severe.
What would you consider a symptom? Would it be like having a cold or something else?
No, it's usually wheezing or coughing attacks. It happens a lot at night. Everybody's different. So some people have exercise-induced asthma, and others have allergic asthma, right? So mine happens more in the springtime, or it depends on what you're allergic to. So you have to get tested for that.
Somebody gets a coughing attack. I've seen people, and I've had this cough for weeks now, and it may be asthma.
It could
set
be.
Off by
It could be that. I mean, and sometimes, obviously, when you have asthma, your immune system is repressed a little bit, so you get sick more often. So that was something that was happening to me also. You get more sinus infections, you get more bronchitis more often, and that could be because you have asthma.
Now, so I guess the first step, get to the doctor.
Of course,
They
yes.
don't go to you
yes.
first.
No, they can call us, if they want referrals, but we really try to steer people towards preventative and going to the doctor when you're not having an emergency. Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. I've had people every once in a while in my life, they come along and they want me to they want to sell me an air purifier, a thing that looks like a stand-up heater or something that's in the room and puts ozone out or something like that.
Yeah.
Does that help? Something?
I don't think that we recommend those as much. Some of those actually end up putting more pollution into the air, but it just depends on the product. We do recommend HEPA filters in your filtration system. So if you have HVAC, so your heating and air conditioning, it's really important to change your filters a lot. So a lot of people don't realize that. And we actually, so you're supposed to do it like every month or two. And some people only do it once a year or don't even ever think of it.
And so, HEPA filters?
That's I don't know what HEPA stands for, but we also...
something better, probably better than a regular filter.
Yeah, you stumped me here. But
grab some more things out of the...
Yeah, so it's the really, really fine filter that you can also get HEPA vacuum cleaners and HEPA pillowcase covers and things so they keep the dust mites in or keep it from spreading around. So
Do we all have dust mites?
I think so, to a certain extent.
I'm worrying about that sometimes. Laying on my God, I'm serious. Oh my God, what if I have dust mites? You can't see them, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can see them. I believe they're not as prevalent here as they're in other areas, and also mold is a huge problem for asthma, but because it's so dry here, we don't have that as much as like in the Bay Area or in the East Coast, other places.
We have air conditioner and a swamp cooler both here on our building. You can only use one or the other, but that swamp cooler, it's throwing stuff out all the time. And
that probably could irritate you if you had asthma.
Irritate somebody in our building. I seem not to have it, but now about 10 years ago, I had a friend and his wife died. And so what happened? She goes, she had asthma. So it could be a serious thing.
It is definitely a serious disease. It's a chronic disease that can really affect your quality of life and cost your family a lot of money. And that's why we try to help, and especially if you're living in conditions of poverty and you don't have a house, you don't have control over your housing, that could be a trigger for your child, and that's really unfortunate. So that's why we have, I think, such high rates in the valley. But I don't know if you wanted to talk about the event we're doing. So we're doing
absolutely, yeah.
So we're doing we do every year. This is our 4th year doing it. We do a bubble fun run for asthma awareness. So to talk about all these issues that we're talking about like getting the word out about how to prevent your asthma attacks and how many people have asthma and what we can do to improve it. So we're on June 10th at Woodward Park. We are doing a bubble fun run, and it's a fundraiser.
Did last year too, right?
We did it last year, but last year we did it at the San Joaquin River Parkway.
Okay.
This year we're doing it back at the original site in Woodward Park. And it's on June 10th. You can register on our website, or you can get a link to the registration site through our website, which is suncalasthma.org. We would love to have as many families participating. If you know somebody with asthma, or if you, almost everybody here knows.
Pictures of the run.
Yeah, everybody here knows somebody with asthma. If you have somebody in your family you want to run for, we are allowing teams to sign up, and we will have a raffle. It's going to be a fun day. We have activities for the kids, so it's a really kid-friendly event. We want it to be a family walk or run. My kids came with me last year and they had a great time. There's a bubble, the guy who does the bubble show at the end, you might have seen him around, that guy.
Yeah, he's been on our shows before.
Yeah, he's a great guy. It's fun. So it's a good all-around event, and I think asthma is a really great cause that we hope a lot of people are passionate about, because it is affecting us, all different walks of life, all different ages, and it's something that we need to work on. We're working on also reducing the air pollution. We all need to work on that as well, because otherwise we're going to keep having this constant bombardment of our system, our systems and our immune systems.
And what you do, the outreach and the home visits, whatever you guys do, it's expensive to do that.
Yes.
So this is your fundraiser, one of your fundraisers?
Yeah, this is our only fundraiser that we do every year. Most of our, we mostly get money from foundations, private foundations, and we're working on trying to get other ways of funding. But yeah, this is our only big fundraiser for the year, and we will use the money to do more home visits. And when there's severe cases, we've been able to help some families replace their carpet or do other remediations in their home, or give them a new vacuum cleaner so they can have a better way to keep their home clean for their children. So
there's more aspects to this than I ever imagined. The carpet, the air, the vacuum.
Exactly.
The vacuum pushes out air that you sucked up from your carpet.
Right, you want to have
spreads it throughout the air.
You want to have a good system to keep the dust in.
So the fun run is when?
June 10th,
June 10th.
2017,
so we got a couple
this
months.
year. Yes,
put it on your calendar now.
Yes, we have like a little bit over a month. One of our big sponsors this year is going to be Aetna. And
is it a race?
It is a race. It's a 5K.
And some people do it seriously.
Hopefully, we hope some people will go to get their time. It's going to be officially timed.
So
We're
they
partnering
get
with
that
Central
into
Valley.
record or something.
Yeah, so we're partnering with Central Valley Timing, and they're going to be keeping every record of everybody's time. So the registration, you can register as an adult. Now there's still early bird registration fee. It'll go up 2 weeks before the event. There's a lower rate for children if they want to be timed. So like my son, he's 9, and he just
That'd be
really
fun
likes
to
to
get
run,
timed.
and he wants to be
Kinda
timed.
run around with a
But
badge
you can
of honor.
we also allow for kids to come for free if they don't want to be timed.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
forgive me, I went to Clovis schools in the 70s. How long is a 5K?
It's like a little bit more than 2 miles.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's not too hard.
K means 1,000. Must be 5,000 miles or something. I don't know.
No, it's a good route that goes through the Woodward Park that a lot of people are familiar with. It's not, so I've done it a few times with different runs, and it's good, and it's
Okay.
family friendly.
Couple miles, a little over
Yeah,
2
my
miles
kids and my nephews last year ran the whole thing.
Okay.
I can run 5K, but some people might need to train before they do that.
I was
That's why we
gonna say,
also.
I don't need even to be timed because I'm going to walk the whole thing.
Yeah, we
so.
let people walk. It's no pressure. It's just a fun. That's why it's fun. It's a fun run.
Now, I don't run because it's hard on the joints,
Mm-hmm.
but I do try to walk 3 miles a day. So why not go up there and walk up there?
Exactly.
Support the asthma center,
Asthma Collaborative. Central California Asthma Collaborative.
and to help them out a little bit and have fun at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll have booths. We'll have information. We'll have snacks and water and you'll get a T-shirt, and it'll be a fun day.
Now tell your website again because that's the best place to go to
Yes,
register for this.
it's on the bottom. It's sencalasthma.org.
It's on the screen, syncalasthma.org, and go to the fun run and put it on your calendar. June 10th.
June 10th.
That's a
yes.
Saturday?
Yes, and we know it's going to be warm, but we're doing it early in the day. 7:30 registration. Start the run at 8. Most people will be done by 9.
By 9.
Yeah.
All right. If you can't find the website or the phone number or any way to reach them, call us here at CentralValleyTalk.com, and we'll put you in touch with Central California Asthma Collaborative. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Thank you, Mike.
We'll be back with more Central Valley business right after this.